welcome AVP, Associate Lead Partner, Mr. Sati Senapiraja.
Can we be truthful with each other? Sure? So I ask you a question, you don't have to lie. Okay? Now how many of you have been in the business for more than 5 years? 1. More than 3 years? More than 1 year? More than 6 months? Are you in the business or not? Less than 1 month. Less than 1 month. Okay. Less than 6 months, more than 1 month. Okay. So how many of you tomorrow can sign up 10 people? It's a question. How many of you think you can sign up 10 people tomorrow? Cannot. How many of you think you cannot? Okay? So ma'am, you think you can't sign up 10 people tomorrow? Why not? Okay, you say you cannot sign up 10 people tomorrow. Are you married? Do you have children? How old is your youngest child? 7 years old. What's his name? Jason. Okay. Can I use Jason as an example? Just an example. Say tomorrow I kidnap Jason. I kidnap Jason. And I put a gun to Jason's head. And I say, if you don't sign up 10 people tomorrow, I will wait. If you don't sign up 10 people tomorrow, I will shoot Jason. Can you sign up 10 people tomorrow? Yeah, but you said cannot earlier. What changed? Wait, what changed? Her compelling reason. Yes? So if your compelling reason was strong enough, all of you can sign up 10 people tomorrow. True? Yes. But the problem with you don't have a strong enough reason. Some of you all came into the business by force. Some of you all came into the business just to try the business. Because if somebody asked me, what if Questionnet won't work for you? My answer would be, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about. What if it doesn't work? What if the business fails? What if you don't succeed? I don't understand. You understand? That means in my mind, it will work. I have zero doubt that it will work. Now most of you all, the reason why you cannot sign up 10 people tomorrow, because there's a strong element of doubt in your mind, whether it can work or not. You know, every day when you go home, there is this little voice inside of you. Okay? If you have heard this voice talking to you, raise your hand. You're sitting at home and the voice is saying to you, don't waste your time. This business won't work. Questionnet in Philippines has a bad name. Nobody will sign up. You do 15 presentations a month, nobody signs up. What's the point? Don't waste your time. Just quit the business and spend time with the family. How many of you have heard that voice before? All of you all are liars. None of you all have heard the voice before? You heard? Yes. If you heard the voice, raise your hand. Okay. Now today I am going to help you to eliminate that voice once and for all. Okay? To get rid of the voice, because it's very frustrating. How many of you all have felt like quitting the business before? Okay. Before I understood how to get rid of the voice, I thought of quitting the business many times. And I'm sure some of the leaders at the back also, it's somewhere in the back of the mind, can this really work? Only 5% of the people in network marketing actually make money. 95% don't make money. Did you know that? Yes. You have a choice whether you belong to the 5% or 95%. It's up to you. So there's a lot of ways to get rid of the voice. Now there's two kinds of motivation. One is internal motivation and the other one is external motivation. Which is easier? External, right? You come to a training ready, you listen to Gilbert, you listen to Patman, you listen to me, and you're slightly motivated. Okay? So what happens is, this is what happens to you. After this training, your motivation level is here. After 4 days, it goes down here. Yes? And then you sit with your upline and your upline gives you belief and say, you can do it, have faith, believe in your dreams, and you go up here again. And then you do presentations, and then you do presentations, and you do presentations, and nobody joins the business, and your motivation level comes down again. My external motivation is all my friends who laughed at me. Do you have friends who laugh at you? Yes. Yes? This is what you do. The next time somebody laughs at you, you take their photo. You take their photograph and you put their photograph in your house. The more the better. Okay? So every time when you feel down, you feel like quitting, before you go for a presentation, you see their photos and then you go. You will be extremely excited, believe me. Okay? So all of you must get a phone like this with the camera, and then when you do the presentation and he laughs at you and says, this won't work, this business is, you are stupid to join the business, you say, hang on. You snap his photo and then they use it as a wallpaper. Okay? And then you will be extremely successful, believe me. Okay? Do you have friends who every time they see you, they ask you, so, have you made your millions yet? Are you successful yet? You have them? Yes. I have many. You know how to answer them the next time they ask you that? I have not made my millions yet, but I'm going to, because nowadays I only talk to smart people. And I can guarantee you the next time they see you, they won't ask you anymore. You understand? That's how you answer them. Okay? Now, how many of you did 15 presentations last month? Okay? Now, for those of you who do not, this is how you got to look at the business. Okay? Everybody in Philippines has leukemia. You know what leukemia is, right? And QuestNet is the cure. So your job is to show the business to as many people as possible, because you are saving their lives. That's the thinking you must have. Now, if you do not show them the plan, that means you are selfish. You want them to die. You understand? So whether they join or not is not in your hands. Your obligation to the Philippine people, the people of Philippines, is to share the business with them. That's all you got to do. Okay? And you are a networker, right? So you got to talk to people every day. That means 15 plans a month is minimum requirement. 15 plans a month is minimum requirement. Okay? I advise you not to do 15. I advise you to do 40 to 50 a month. Is it difficult to do 40, 50 a month? No? Because what's the population of Philippines? 80 million? You've got 80 million people to save. That's the mentality you must have. You understand? So every day you must do presentations, you must do presentations, you must do presentations. Okay? In Indonesia, in Bahasa Indonesia, it's called presentasi. Okay? So every day you must do presentasi, presentasi, presentasi. It sounds better than presentation. That's why I like to use presentasi. Okay? Now you're a networker. When somebody asks you what do you do, what do you answer? How do you answer? I build a global business. I'm a networker. How do you normally answer when somebody asks you what do you do for a living? You have no answer. You just keep quiet when they ask you. How many of you are building this business full time? Full time. How many are building the business part time? That is your problem. You cannot make money in QuestNet if you're building this business part time. You got to build it full time, starting today. You know why? Wait, let me explain. How many hours do you work in a job? 8 hours. How many hours you don't work in a job? 16. So which is full time? QuestNet is full time. Your job is part time. You understand? That's the mentality you must have. If people ask, when I was working, people ask me, what do you do for a living? I said, I network full time, and in my free time, I work for a company called Motorola. You understand? People always ask me, so what do you do? And you know, I just like having so much fun. I say, so many ways I say. One way I say is, I help make poor people rich. And their immediate response is, can you help make me rich? Guaranteed. You try tomorrow, that's how they will answer. Now, how many of you have been on an aeroplane before? Airplane. Airplane, aeroplane. What's it? Okay, so when you normally check in, how many of you like to sit by the window? How many of you like to sit by the aisle? Okay, from now on, stop. When you check in, you ask for the center seat. Because you have one on the left and one on the right. And you do presentation. You see, the best part about doing presentations in the airplane is they have nowhere to go. If they say, sorry, I have to go where? We are 12,000 feet above air. You understand? So, middle seat from now on. How many of you have been in an aeroplane on a journey more than 12 hours? From now on, if it's more than 12 hours, the moment you land, you should already have 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Don't waste time watching a movie, don't waste time sleeping, don't waste time eating. Presentasi, presentasi, presentasi. It's true. I mean, you know, it's such a waste of time. You got 300 people, they have nowhere to go. You know, one day I'm going to have the nerve enough to walk up to the stewardess and say, excuse me, can you borrow the mic? I need to talk. And I'm going to do a presentation to the whole plane. You know, one of these days I'm going to do that. Is that permissible? Yes. Everything is possible. Okay? So that's what you got to do. Now, the problem, how many of you are having challenges signing people up? That means when you show the plan, they don't sign up. Yes? How many of you have challenges? Okay. Now the problem is because you do not believe. When you do not believe, you cannot convince somebody to believe. You understand? Okay? Like how many of you do not like coffee at all? Do not like to drink coffee? You do not like to drink coffee. She doesn't like to drink coffee. So can she convince me to drink coffee? No. Cannot. How many of you love coffee? You love coffee. Can she convince me to drink coffee? Yes. That's the difference why you cannot sign people up. Because you are not in love with QuestNet. You understand? In order for you to truly become successful in QuestNet, you need to fall in love. Okay? How many of you have fallen in love before? With a guy or girl? That's all? How many of you were once in love? Still or once? Okay, everybody, in high school, in college, okay? When you were in love with the person, in one day, how many hours did you think about that person? 24 hours a day. True? When you sleep, you think about the person. When you eat, when you shower, when you drive, when you do everything, that person is on the mind. True? How many of you think about QuestNet 24 hours a day? See, the rest of you are not in love with QuestNet. That's why you don't think about QuestNet 24 hours a day. Now, if you are truly in love with QuestNet, you can sign people up like that because they can see the fire in your eyes. They can see the joy. Remember when you were in love, the only thing you did was talk about the other person. Everybody you meet, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend. You show photos. Have you all done that before? Yes? But you don't do that with QuestNet. Because you are not in love. Okay? Today, in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to fall in love with QuestNet. Okay? And that's the only way you can make money in QuestNet. You got to eat, drink, sleep QuestNet. You understand? At least for the next 5 years. Okay? Initially it was difficult to sign people up. It was frustrating. Coming for a meeting, ladies, my upline had to pay me to come. How many of you all got paid to come here? Huh? Okay, but nowadays, I want to come. I want to talk to people about QuestNet. I dream about QuestNet every day. You understand the difference? Okay? Now, imagine this scenario. It is late at night, at 11 p.m. You just reached home. You are dead tired. You just took a shower and you sat down on your sofa. The sofa that sinks inside. Yes? Then you switch on your TV, your favorite movie comes on. Then you have a cup of tea or coffee next to you. And then your downline calls you. I have 2 prospects I need to show the plan to. Can you come now? How many of you will go? Liars. You're just raising your hands because your upline is sitting next to you. Normally what you will do, you see your... Then you off the TV. Hello? Can you come? I need you to do presentations for 2 prospects. No, I'm already in a meeting now. I'll see them tomorrow. Then you on the TV and you watch again. True? Yes, okay, finally. Some truth. Okay? But you see, when you guys, when you were in love before, and the same scenario, in the sofa, favorite movie, coffee, tea, and then your boyfriend or girlfriend calls you, can I meet you? And she lives 2 hours away. Would you jump into the car and drive to meet her? Yes, but why not QuestNet? Now do you understand what's the meaning of you have not fallen in love yet? You need to fall in love with QuestNet. When you fall in love with Questnet, they call you at 3 a.m. you will get up and go and show the plan. You understand? It becomes part of you, it becomes part of your life. Like how it's become part of my life. Some of the leaders at the back, my brothers, even my mom, who is going to be 70 years old this year. She has fallen in love with Questnet. You know, because Questnet buy her things, you know, house, cars, jewelry. Obviously she'll fall in love with Questnet. The best external motivation you can have, okay? Internal motivation I'm going to show you in a while how to fall in love. The best external motivation you can have is to take revenge. Revenge is the best motivation. You know? Remember all the people who laughed at you, who said you could not do it. Because of them you will become successful. You know, when you become successful, send them a thank you note. And say, thank you for making fun of me. I am a millionaire now because of you. A lot of people, when I started the business, they said, you want to do business? Cannot. You know, nobody believed in me. Everybody made fun. They said, you cannot. I give you 6 months. 6 months you will quit the business. Have you heard that before? Yes. You know, until today, I have people telling me the company will close down in the next 6 months. And they said the same thing 7 years ago. Every 6 months they're renewing it. I don't understand these people. You know, so nobody believed in me. Everybody said I could not do it, I could not do it. And the only reason why I'm successful is because I wanted to prove them wrong. Okay? So I'm telling you today, all of you cannot do it. So you have to prove me wrong. You take my photo. It's on the website, the V. Okay? Then I started thinking to myself and said, this is something that I have to do to prove to everybody and anybody that I could do it. And I worked hard, and I worked harder, and I worked harder, and I worked harder. And slowly I started falling in love. Falling in love, falling in love, falling. That's why I'm still single, because my first love is Questnet. Okay? And then, now it's the best thing that can happen. You know? You know, but if you don't have a dream, then you have no reason to build a business. It becomes difficult. It becomes a task. It's like you're doing a job. Then Questnet becomes another job. And then every time you want to do the presentation, you say, yeah. You don't feel like doing the presentation. Yes? But you have to do it because your upline asks you to do it. And then nobody signs up, and then you wonder why. Then you wonder why nobody signs up. The reason nobody signs up is because you don't believe in the business. What you're doing is you're trying the business. You're trying the business and say, hey, maybe I will sign up somebody like Rosemary and I will become rich. Maybe I'll sign up somebody like AVSEQ and I'll become a millionaire. You understand? Instead of trying to sign up somebody like Rosemary or AVSEQ, why don't you become a Rosemary or AVSEQ? And the only way you can do it is if you 100% believe in the business. Remove all doubts. Remove the voice that constantly comes and talks to you and tells you, stop building the business, don't waste your time. You cannot do this. Only 5% of people make money. You are not in the 5%. Quit the business. You know, constantly you hear this voice. Have you had downlines quit the business before? Yes? You know why they quit? Because the voice became too loud and they started listening to the voice. You know, if you go on like this, the voice will become louder and louder and louder, and some of you all will quit the business. So you need to get rid of the voice totally. Okay? And how you do that is like this, very simple. How many of you daydream? It's not meant as a joke. I do it 24 hours a day. Every single time when I'm sitting down, I'm thinking about what my future is going to look like. You know? How many of you are architects? No architects in the room? That's sad because all of you are architects. You should be designing your life every minute of the day. I'm going to give you a short program which you can do. It's called a 90-day program. Okay? And if you complete the 90-day program, before you complete the 90-day program, believe me, you will be in love. If you can complete the 90-day program, you will be totally lost in love. And you will see your checks coming in every single week. You know what the problem now is? Some of your checks are like this. Week 1, 250. Week 2, 0. Week 3, 500. Week 4, 250. 250. Promo, 1250. Another promo, 1750. And then 250. And then no check, no check, no check, no check, 250. And then 500. And then 250. And then no check, no check, no check, no check, no check, 250. 500. No check, no check, no check, 250. This is what if you don't want this, what you want is this. 250, 500, 750, 1000, 1250, 1005, 1750, 2000, 2250, 25. It constantly goes up. Would you want this or this? This one. But now you have this. Yes? So we need to get rid of this. Okay? In order for you to get rid of it, you must fall in love. If you don't fall in love, the checks won't love you. See, if somebody who is in love is like a magnet. They attract a lot of things, yes? So if you are in love with Questen, you attract the checks. You understand? The checks will come after you. You don't have to chase the checks anymore. You just have to go and do presentasi, presentasi, presentasi. And the checks will come automatically. Okay? So it's so sad when 1 week you get 250, then next 4 weeks no check, and then another 500, and then 4 weeks no check. You know, you can't quit your job because it's not stable. You can't buy a house because next 4 weeks you won't get a check. How are you going to pay for the house? Okay? So 90 days. Okay? Now I've done this program all around the world and I've showed this to 1,000 people and only 10 people have completed it. Why? Why do you think only 10 people have completed it? Because most people give up halfway. You know, they say, it's such a waste of time. They get bored after some time. That's your life story, yes? That's how you lead your life. You complain about your job, you complain about your life, you complain about everything on planet Earth, yes? You have to do 15 presentations a month. Now, if you don't do 15 presentations a month, that means, number one, you do not want to succeed in Questen. Because everybody who is successful in Questen comes up here and says, you must do 15 presentations a month. And then you sit down there and you don't do 15 presentations a month. And then you ask yourself, why am I not successful? So, do 15 presentations a month. And then you don't do. And then you ask the same person, how do I become successful? And then he says, do 15 presentations a month. But you don't do. After 2 years, you say, why am I not successful yet? You understand? You see, in network marketing, you need to look for the aces. Okay? The only way you can fail in network marketing is if you quit the business. Or if you don't do anything at all. See, you have heard this many times. If you don't quit, you will make it, yes? That's true. But if you stay in the business and don't do anything, you won't make it as well. I mean, you can be in Questnet for 15 years and you don't do anything about it, and your checks will be 250, no check, no check, no check, 250, no check, no check, no check. You understand? There's a saying, even though you are on the right track, if you don't move, the train will run you over. So most of you are on the right track, but none of you are moving. The reason you are not moving because you are not in love. You need to fall in love. This is what you have to do. For 90 days in a stretch. That means if you miss one day, you start from zero. If you do 89 days and then you miss the 90th day, you go back to zero. Okay? How many of you all want to know what the program is? How many of you all will think you can complete 90 days? Really? I will see. Okay? For 10 minutes in a day, you write down what you want your world to be like in 2016. What you want your world to be like in 2016. That means every day you write down where you're going to stay, what kind of house you have, what color is your master bedroom, what brand is your pillow slip. As detailed as possible. What car you're going to drive, what color your car is, what number plate. Everything that you want. Okay? For 10 minutes every day. Can you do that? Yes. Okay. For the next 10 minutes, you daydream or you visualize exactly what you have written down. Can you do that? That's easy. You can do it while taking a shower, while driving to work. But while driving, don't close your eyes. So you visualize and you daydream about what you've written down. Now, every day when you write this down, it's going to change. It might change. You know, because everybody I sign up, the new guys, when I ask them, what car do you want to drive? What car do you want to buy? You know what the answer is? Ferrari. And I said, do you know how a Ferrari looks like? No. Do you know how much a Ferrari costs? No. Then why do you want a Ferrari? Because every network marketing book I read says one Ferrari. Can you drive a Ferrari in Manila? No point, right? First gear, second gear, first gear, second gear, first gear, second gear. Okay? So you must start. Don't write down the textbook answers. You know what textbook answers is? If somebody asks you, what is your dream? Financial freedom. And none of you understand what financial freedom means. You understand? I want a big car, I want a big house. Don't write that. Write as detailed as possible. I want a house, a double-story house with a swimming pool, indoor and outdoor. Indoor hot water, outdoor cold water. Hey, you are laughing, but this is in my book. The next time you come to my house, you can choose either to soak in the hot pool or the cold pool. Okay? So you must be as crazy as possible. Okay? Don't think of earning $250 because if you, when you were in school, did you aim to get number 1 in school or number 40? Number 1, right? So aim for the highest and the biggest and the best. Okay? So you daydream every day for 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes is you talk to yourself. Verbally. That means you're walking and you say, I'm going to drive a big car. I'm going to live in a big house. You know, my house will have a swimming pool inside and outside. I will wear a Rolex watch. I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do this. Okay? Does not need to be in order. Morning, evening, night, 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 morning, morning, morning. As long as you complete 90 days in a stretch. By day 30, 40, you will start falling in love. You will become a different person. I dare you to try this. You know, what have you got to lose? Yes? How many of you think you can complete this in 90 days? Wow. I like your enthusiasm. How many of you are excited? How many of you want to fall in love? With Questnet, huh? Okay? So, this is what I do every day. This is what the leaders do every day. I just daydream. I'm so excited about my 2016. If you are still in the business by 2016, come and visit me. Most of my things that I wrote down will come true. Because there's a quote I follow by very strongly, and you should also. If you can see the invisible, you can achieve the impossible. Most of you all cannot see the invisible. That is why you are not achieving the impossible. How many of you can earn in 1 week 100,000 US dollars? You are laughing because you don't believe it. You know, you are sitting there saying, $250 is so difficult, he wants me to make $100,000? $100,000 is easy. It is 8 tracking centers maxing out every week. This is what you got to do. This is you. How many of you want to earn 5,000 US dollars a week? For a start, how many of you want to earn 5,000 US dollars a week? This is you. This is your left, this is your right. All you have to do is your leader on the left, your leader on the right. How much he needs to make? 2005. How much he needs to make? 1250, 1250, yes? How much he needs to make? 750, 750. How much he needs to make? 325. Are you in Questnet? We don't have a 325 check. Let's use a round figure and say 250. Okay? Example, you do the max later. For this guy to earn 250, how much does this guy need to do? He needs to do 50. Because he needs to do 1 and 1, yes? True? So all you have to do is to earn money in Questnet is remove yourself from the picture. And then you come down and you help these people here all the way in your network to just sign up one person on the left, one person on the right in 1 week. And then you earn $5,000. You know, how many of you have been in the business less than a month? Less than a month. Have you earned your first check? How many presentations have you done? So far you've done 8 presentations in 1 month. Since you joined, you've done 8 presentations. Yes? And you've joined now for how long? 27 days. You know, when Padman comes up later, you ask him on his first day how many people he signed up. He got his coin and his check on his first day. You know, I have a huge family. My mom has 8 siblings, my father has 7 siblings. So I have a lot of cousins, yes? Okay? On my father's side, I have about 24 cousins all in the business. And you know how I convinced them? I said, let's come in and build an empire. You know, let's build this. Excited, yes? Now your excitement level has gone down, yes? So you must every day live life as though it was the first day you signed up. So this is what you got to do. And this is how I got excited. Okay? And I only work with 6 people. Okay? So how many of you talk to your uplines every day? Okay? How many of you do not talk to your uplines every day? Okay? Those who do not talk to your uplines every day, you will not make money in Questnet if you don't start. You got to talk to your upline every day. What do you talk about? The weather. I'm serious. Talk about everything with your upline. You need to build a relationship with your upline which is so strong that it duplicates all the way down and you have a network that feeds you for the next 40 years. It's all about building a team. Now, in order for you to build a team, first you need to fall in love. You need to complete the 90-day program. You complete the 90-day program, you start talking to your team every day. Everybody in your network does the 90-day program. Everybody in your network loves QuestNet. Everybody in your network goes out there, does presentasi. Every week you start making money. Philippines will jumpstart again. You are? Okay. Thank you very much for allowing me to share. If I said anything wrong, if I insulted you, I'll come back here and do it again next time. Okay?